may I call on the treasurer of the Philippine Society of Sanitary Engineering's Bastate U Student Chapter to introduce our guest speaker. Give it up for Miss Angelica Cherry Ubena Tanyerla.
Ayan. So, blessed morning, SE students. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker for today, who is going to inspire us with her Just to Shine talk. Our guest speaker for today is both an English proficiency instructor and digital content creator. She's a graduate of BS Development Communication, major in Educational Communication from the University of the Philippines. She's currently taking up her master's degree in Educational Management at Philippine Christian University. During the weekdays, she teaches IELTS and TOEFL to medical professionals. On weekends, she creates blogs about different places she visits. As of now, she has around 125,000 followers on her Facebook page and other social media accounts. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Miss Karla Elisita Obispo.
Hello, good morning. Am I clear on your end?
Yes,
Can you
po.
hear
Yes po,
me?
good
Okay,
morning po.
great. Good morning. It's so nice to see everyone here. Grabe, 149 participants. Ang dami nyo. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, wait just a moment.
Yes po.
Yes, po.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so before anything else, I want to thank Batangas State University, the Philippine Society of Sanitary Engineers for inviting me here. Thank you. Na-miss ko talaga magturo. Na-miss ko magturo ng college. Actually, never pa ako nagtuturo ng college kasi when I was younger, ang tinuturuan ko preschool, LM, high school. Pero ngayon yung mga students ko ay medical professionals na, yung mga nurses, medtech, mga PT, ganyan. Kaya parang na-miss ko magturo ng younger generation. Wow. So ayan. So my name is, before anything else, my name is Karla Obispo. Ayan, credible ba ako? Okay, I'm a teacher and I'm also a content creator. Sinasabi kasi nila lagi, ay, vlogger ka? Anong channel mo? Okay, usually kasi pag vlogger, we write, so we have a website, ganyan. Pero napipilitan na kami mag-video kasi naghahanap sila ng video. So may video din and may na din ngayon, Facebook page at Instagram. So basically, I create content about travel, food, beauty, anything under the sun. So basically my lifestyle, sinusulat ko, I share it to people so they can be informed or educated or entertained with my stories. So in terms of community, I'm an SK secretary. Wow, ang dami kong ganap, di ba? So SK secretary ako, I help in formulating our barangay SK projects. So, tagagawa ng minutes ng meeting, ganyan. Pero mostly, gusto ko mag-work as SK secretary kasi active ako sa community. Parang gusto ko na makatulong sa mga youth dito sa aming barangay. Also, I'm also a youth advocate. My advocacy is to eliminate online sexual exploitation among children. So, pre-pandemic, I usually teach children on how they can avoid those sexual predators on the internet. So, yan yung advocacy ko sa buhay. Okay. All right. So, ano ba ang topic natin today? So, sabi 'di ba, ang title ko kanina, Choose to Shine. So, challenging the impossible to shine. But how do we shine? Okay. Sorry sa mga sa graphics ko kasi sanay ako magturo. Kasi ngayon ang tinuturuan ko sa Sunday school ay preschool. So sana ma-entertain pa rin kayo kahit ganyan ang ating visuals. At sana wag niyo akong tulugan. Okay, mabilis lang ako mag-present kasi gusto ko straight to the point. I only have 10 slides, but I'm sure that you will get some information, useful information na magagamit nyo sa buhay nyo. Okay? So, ang meaning yung shine. So, paano ba tayo mag-shine as, sanitary engineer students? Okay? Not just as a student, but as a person. Okay? So, number one is to share. why do we need to share? Okay, so sharing help us stay smart. Okay, when we share information, nare-refresh yung memory natin. Like, for example, nag-tutor ka ng kaklase mo or nagtuturo ka ng kapatid mo, di ba? Then, another reason why we need to share is to add value to others. For example, ngayon, para makatulong din, para magkaroon kayo ng new information for today. Okay? Also, sharing shows our passion. Like for example, ikaw, nag-upload ka ng iyong TikTok dance moves or kumanta ka sa YouTube, ganyan. You can share your skills and syempre mafu-fuel yung passion mo lalo na kapag madaming tao yung nag-i-interact, 'di ba? Parang, "Uy, ang galing mo naman, you should do more." Something like that. And ayan, when we share experiences, we can also deepen our relationship and networks with other people. So for example, you as a student, you can share your experiences, your struggles, your wins. You can share it to other people and maybe magamit natin to get connections. Like for example, ako, when I was young, siguro mga 21, I'm still young, okay. Siguro nung bata-bata pa ako, mahilig ako mag-travel. So like when I was in Korea, I make myself busy na yung mga pinupuntahan ko, I write about them. I write about my experiences. Little did I know na madalang tao ang nagbabasa at nagtatanong, paano pupuntahan to? Magkano po yung entrance fee? Tapos with that, nakabuild ako ng network, ng relationship with other people. Alam nyo, ang nangyari, tuwing day off ko, yung mga Pilipino na nagpupunta sa Korea, nagpapa-tour guide na rin sila sa akin. Or pag may Canton or Bagoong or Sinigang When we share something, it builds our network. Okay, so it depends our relationship with other people. Sometimes yung network ay unstable. I-chat nyo lang ako kapag kapag hindi na clear. Okay. All right. So that's what we need. That's why we need to share. Okay. We can share material things, information, our talents and skills or experiences in order to shine. Kasi if you're going to stay in just one corner, we're not going to shine. Okay. Let's not wait other people to share what we do. We can share ourselves, right? So we have to showcase ourselves to others if we want to shine. Okay? But meron din dangers ng sharing, no? Wag tayo mag-share ng mag-share. Wag tayo mag-share ng fake news. Wag tayo mag-share ng stolen content. Wag na wag, please. Okay? So if we're going to share something, make sure na tayo yung gumawa nun. If you're going to share a content na hindi sa'yo, ask for consent. Mamaya yung classmate mong natutulog, binidyohan mo and all, tas in-upload mo para mag-trending, pero nasira naman nakasira naman tayo sa kanya. So, ask for consent, ask for permission if you're going to upload videos or pictures of yours. Not share inappropriate things, mga masaselang picture, ganyan. Alam na natin yon. Yung ibang basag na pictures, sinishare pa rin natin. Don't do that, okay? Hindi tayo magsashine sa ganon. We don't want to be famous or we don't want to people to know us for the wrong reasons. Okay. Also, dahil election ngayon, no, let's not share negativity. Okay. Whoever you are endorsing, just endorse them positively. Okay. Sa negativity. Okay. Hindi tayo magsashine if we always say negative things. Okay. All right. So that's number 1, share. Andyan pa ba kayo? Buhay pa ba tayo? Okay. Ayan, ang kulit ni Canva. Alright, so next is hustle. When we say hustle, di ba may mga taong sinasabi, napaka-hustler naman ito. So, when we say a person is a hustler, he is determined to succeed. Ito yung mga go-getter. So, ang mga taong nagsashine, they hustle. But how do we hustle? Okay. The first step is to be clear with what you want. So, paano ba natin malalaman kung ano yung gusto natin? Here are the things that you can ask yourself. What makes you happy? Okay. What do you love doing? Or what is your most enjoyable achievement? Kasi merong achiever na ang dami niyang na-achieve pero hindi naman siya nag-enjoy doon sa ginawa niya. Okay. Ano pa? If money is not an issue, what do you like to do? So that's what you can ask yourself to be clear with what you want. Next is to, before you hustle so much, okay, define your why. So, bakit mo to ginagawa? Why is this important to you? So, kung ano man yung naiisip nyo, kung ito ba ay passion, pag-aaral, or whatever, you need to have a reason behind this. So, why am I doing this? Okay, why do I value this thing over this thing? Or, why am I stressed? Bakit ba ako nagpapaka-stress sa bagay na to? So, you have to define your why. Mostly, ang mga tao, ang reasons nila for their doings, number one, ano ba yung sa mga Miss Universe or sa Little Miss Philippines, to provide for my family. Ayan, ano pa, to be successful ako, to mahalin niya ako, mga ganon. Define your why. Or para yumaman, ay, mag-vlog nga ako para, okay? Yung iba gusto nilang mag-leave ng legacy, and that's really good. Or yung iba gusto rin nilang, and that's really perfect. Okay, so define your why when you hustle. Because hindi ka magsashine kung ang random ng mga gusto mong gawin sa buhay or ang random ng reason mo for being. So dapat meron kang specific na reason behind what you're doing. Okay. Next is to list your goals. So, di ba, ewan ko kung naituro na ito sa inyo, sabi pag gumagawa daw tayo ng goals or objectives, it has to be smart, it has to be specific, dapat alam natin kung ano talaga yung gusto natin gawin, it has to be measurable, meron tayong, kaya natin i-track kung malapit na ba tayong ma-achieve yung goal natin, it has to be attainable, it has to be challenging, pero dapat possible pa rin siya na gawin. Realistic, dapat alam mo kung ano yung kaya mong gawin at hindi mo kayang gawin. And time-bound. So, give yourself a deadline. Shine, hindi eh. Parang gusto ko na mag-shine today eh. Okay? So, dapat meron kang goals na gusto mong i-accomplish. Okay? Number 4, be consistent. So, when we hustle, it's very important that you train your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay? So, how do we train your mind? For example, you don't need to read yung parang pocket books and all. Alam ko hindi naman tayo reader lahat, pero iba nagre-read ng Wattpad or whatever. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. So, when you train your mind, okay, read something inspirational. Parang kahit isang quote lang, kahit isang verse or whatever, read something inspirational that will fuel up you for the day. Okay? Train your body. Exercise. Exercise. Okay? Kahit simple yoga, kahit 5-minute stretching, you have to train your body. Kasi it helps you eh. It helps you as a whole, di ba? Kasi ito yung ano mo eh. Ito yung outward, ito yung pinapakita mo sa tao. So, kailangan healthy ka if you want to shine. Kung sobrang sakitin mo, di ba? Paano ka mag-shine? Okay? And train your spirit. Even though you're agnostic or atheist, you don't need to pray. You just meditate. Spend like 5 to 10 minutes being quiet. So have a moment of silence. It will really help you in calming. Okay. So look up and enjoy life. Even though you hustle, you have to provide time, or you have to be consistent in training your mind, your body, and your spirit para hindi ka ma-burn out. Okay? And lastly, for hustle, under hustle, you have to walk towards your goal every day. So, list your tasks. Ano ba yung mga gusto mong gawin for today? Naririnig ko yung sarili ko. Okay. So, meron tayong, I still use planner. Alam ko meron ng calendars on your phone, pero gusto ko kasi yung may checklist ako. Anong gagawin ko? Mag-post ng IG today, FB post, make a blog post, or reply to emails, answer assignment, ganyan. So, kailangan meron kang goal for today. So, you have to make it intentional. Kasi parang tayo, good morning, okay, bahala na kung anong mangyari ngayon. Sana maging productive ako. Wag sana. Okay, magiging productive ako today. Gagawin ko to. Magbabawas ako ng isang performance task or magbabawas ako ng isang written works today. So, kailangan meron tayong specific goal. Okay. Sabi dun sa quote na nabasa ko, do something today that your future self will thank you for. So, ito bang ginagawa natin ngayon ay magiging thankful ka in the future, like 5 years from now. Buti na lang umattend ako nung PaSEnagan, okay? Doon ko pala nakita yung jowa ko. Mga ganon. Kailangan meron tayong ginagawa today na magiging proud yung future self natin. Actually, nung pandemic, sobrang nagbumuni-muni ako nung nakikita ko yung memories ko. Tapos puro travel photos, ganyan. Like, sinishare ko, sabi, hi, thank you self, buti nakapag-travel ka habang may panahon at pera ka pa. Kasi ngayon, bawal ka na mag-travel dahil pandemic. Yung mga ganun, parang thankful ako. Ay, buti na lang self, nag-aral ka ng ganito. Ngayon, nagagamit natin siya. Or buti na lang self, hiniwalayan mo to. Yung parang gano'n. So, kailangan, meron tayong ginagawa today na magiging proud yung future self natin. So, when we make decision, like, pag 30 years old na ba ako, matutuwa ako sa sarili ko sa ginagawa ko ngayon. Okay, ganun. So, yeah. So, that's what we need to do. Okay, number 1. Ano ulit yung number 1? Can you comment down below? Naalala niyo yung letter S? Are you there? Yes, share. Thank you, Mariel from Aquila. Okay. Next is and hustle. Okay. Number 3 na tayo. Okay. So next po, thank you sa mga sagot nyo. May mga gising pa. So next is letter I, initiate. When I say initiate, another word for initiate is to start. Start now. If you want to shine, hindi tayo dapat maghihintay ng himala. Wait lang, hindi ko pa, it's not yet my turn. Wait lang tayo. It's not that, okay? I want you to start now instead of playing catch up. Parang parang nakagawa ka na ba nung project natin sa gantong subject? Hindi pa. O sige, hindi din muna ako gagawa. Huwag ganun. Parang, sige, gagawa na lang ako pag nagpasa na yung kabilang group. Huwag ganun. Okay, so, catching up is reactive. Okay, parang it's a desperate move. So, when you start now, you focus on your time. Huwag natin i-compare yung sarili natin with others, okay? You focus on your own rest. You focus on your own momentum. Okay, so, sabi ko nga sa sarili ko, hindi ako nakikipag-compete sa mga kabatch ko. Okay, sige, may mga anak, may mga asawa, and whatever na sila. Okay, I focus on my own. Okay, so ano ba yung ginagawa ko to help myself? Okay, okay, ngayon, ang ginagawa ko, nag-aaral ulit ako, or nagtuturo ako ng mga tao para improve sila, yung mga ganun. So start now. Focus on your own. The only competition you must have is yourself. Do not compete with others. Kasi pag nag-compete ka with others, doon ka madedepress. Okay? So, doon ka magpipiti party. Ay, ang ganda-ganda niya, ang clear skin niya. Samantalang ako, ganito pa rin ako. Parang ganun. So, don't do that. I-compare mo sarili mo sa yung past self mo, sa present self mo. Okay? Ay, dati hindi ako nagtutoothbrush araw-araw, pero ngayon nagtutoothbrush na ako. Naghihilamos na ako araw-araw. So, yes, I'm improving. Ganyan. Okay? So, next is to start in the small. Okay? So, hindi naman overnight yung ating success. Overnight, magsashine ka na. Okay? Hindi ganon. So, let's celebrate every small victory. So, ngayon, parang, ayan, ngayon, nagkaroon ako ng quiz na perfect. Parang unti-unti, ma-achieve ko na yung goal ko na maging cum laude, ganyan. It doesn't have to be big. So, small things, okay? Small steps, it's okay. And, yeah, stop the waiting. Start now, stop waiting. Kasi yung iba parang, maghihintay pa sila ng 10 years, maghihintay pa sila ng sign, maghihintay pa sila ng mga kaibigan nila, ay, baksak ako sa subject na to, sige, hintayin kita, next sem na lang tayo kumuha. Yung mga ganon. Huwag ganon, stop waiting. You gotta start now, okay? So, initiate. Okay, so we have share, hustle, initiate. Next is nurture, okay? So, never stop learning. So, when we don't stop learning, it makes us happier. Okay? So, syempre, di ba, ang saya kaya makadiscover ng mga bagong chismis. Char. Ang saya kaya makadiscover ng mga bagong discovery. Char. Ano ba? Ako, natutuwa ako pag nade-discover ako ng bagong teaching methods. Natutuwa ako pag nakaka-discover ako ng mga bagong feature. Ay, may gantong feature na pala yung Instagram. Ay, may gantong feature na pala yung YouTube. Kailangan pala ganito yung length ng video. Kailangan pala ganito ako magturo para makinig yung mga bata. Ganon. Okay, so never stop learning. So when you stop learning, I mean, people who never stop learning, like sa work, pag nagtatrabaho na kayo, kapag yung mga napapansin na yung mga matatanda, ganyan, parang di na sila nag-evolve. So parang sila yung unang naka-cut off. So people na may bagong input lagi, sila yung irreplaceable. Like, ang dami kong ambag sa team na to, yung ganun. Ang dami kong ambag sa atin. So, ikaw yung magiging irreplaceable team member. Saka, when you don't stop learning, you'll be a great coach. You'll be a great coach to younger people or to other people who wants to be like you. Next is, okay, so nurture. I-nurture natin yung sarili natin. Let's build a network. So, paano ba tayo mag-shine? Number 1, surround yourself with good people. Pag mga toxic yung groupmates nyo, nasa maling group kayo. Okay, so, surround yourself with good people. So, may nakita akong quote again. So, sabi nila, if you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Kasi bakit? Hindi ka na mag-grow doon, okay? Kapag ikaw na yung pinakamatalino, ano nang mapapala mo? May mahihita ka ba doon sa mga taong mukha namang walang maaambag sa buhay mo, ganon. So, you have to challenge yourself, okay? You have to let go of negative relationships, okay? Hindi lang to jowang toxic pwede ring kamag-anak, pwede ring classmate, groupmate na toxic. Ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, you deserve what you tolerate. Kung tinotolerate mo na ganyan yung trato sa'yo, deserve mo yan kasi tinotolerate mo yan. So, you have to let go of the toxic or negativity in your life. Okay? So, let go. I mean, do not be afraid to burn bridges. Di ba yung iba, let's not burn bridges, baka okay pa, maayos pa. Minsan, when we burn bridges, yung light nun, it leads you to the right path, no? Okay, so when we build networks, it's very important that alam natin yung mga positive na people. So, kailangan natin ng smart people, okay? Smart friends, yung mga hard worker. Hindi yung, papasok ka ba ngayon? Hindi Ako din, hindi na rin ako papasok. Doon tayo sa mga good influence sa atin, okay? So, doon tayo sa mga visionaries. Yung parang, alam mo, at the end of this semester, feeling ko, ako na yung best, magkakaroon ako ng award. Ay, mga ganun. So, doon tayo sa tao na makakapag-pull up sa atin. Yes, may action. Okay. So, also, when we build networks, you gotta join professional groups, join organizations. When I was in college, one of the best decisions I made is to join an organization. Mga academic ng mentor. Sila yung magpupush sa'yo to move forward. Besides, meron silang old quizzes, alam nila yung, ayun niya talaga. So, ayun, ganyan. So, when you join professional groups, it helps you, or organization, it helps you to get information. Kahit ngayon, nagtatrabaho na ako, if meron akong job opportunity, doon ko ibibigay sa organization ko nung college. Ganun kaganda sumali sa isang group. So, build a network. Also, okay, so when you build a network, hindi lang dun sa circle mo, hindi lang dun sa ka-college mo. Malay mo, may mga opportunities pala na makukulang college or sa ibang block, sa ibang section. So try to build a network, okay? And of course, be open to opportunities, okay? Mamaya, sobrang dami na palang opportunities pero tinatanggihan mo, hindi mo pinapayagan yung sarili mo. Ay, sorry, hindi ako pinapayagan ng mommy at daddy ko sa ganito. Pero pinapayagan naman, tinatamad ka lang. Okay, so be open. And ito yung biggest flex ko sa buhay. Get enough sleep. I sleep at around 8 hours a day. Okay, so flex ko yan kasi not all people can do that. Pero alam ko kaya nyo I mean, when I was a student, I get enough sleep din naman. Pero kasi I budget my time. So, learn your body routine. Ako, hindi effective sa akin yung nagpupuyat before an exam Ang effective sa akin yung gigising ako ng madaling araw para mag-review. Na-absorb lahat ng utak ko. Yung ganun, parang when making this presentation, mas gusto ko madali. Get enough sleep if you want to nurture yourself. Kasi alam nyo, ang bisyo ko, me time. Okay, gusto ko ng massage, ng facial, or whatever. Kasi if you do not have, or if you do not take enough me time, ang binibigay mo sa ibang tao is a tired version for them. Okay, so you have to be kind to yourself. You have to love yourself properly without being guilty. Okay. I can hear myself again. Okay. So yan, if you don't take, okay, ulit you can quote this, Char. If you don't take enough time for yourself, you end up giving the tired version of yourself. Okay, so wag ganun. Parang yung jowa mo, wag kakausapin mo siya, pagod ka na, parang na tayo mag-video call. Mga ganun, wag ganun. So you have to get enough sleep para energize ka for today. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the last part. Wait lang. Paki-type naman kung naalala niyo yung HSHI. Are you still there? Ano yung mga ibig sabihin nun? Yung una, share. Ano yung H and I? Yes, teacher. Yan. Share, hustle, initiate. Thank you, Angelica and Riza. Dapat pala may pa-Gcash tayo. Charing. Thank you for listening well. Okay. And okay, doon na tayo sa letter E. Okay. Next is to encourage. If you want to shine, you have to encourage. Number one, I want you to have like a genuine heart. You know why? Okay. Because real encouragement comes from the heart. Huwag tayong plastic. If ayaw mo i-encourage ng taong to, wag mo i-encourage. Kasi wala lang. Bakit ka mag-i-encourage kung di mo naman feel? Okay, kailangan galing sa puso. Kasi it reflects. If you love what you're doing, if you're genuine dun sa motibo mo, it reflects on your face, on your actions. So have a genuine heart if you want to shine. Okay, have an empathetic ear. So when we say empathetic ear, yung parang we sympathize with other people, we actively listen, we try to understand them. Mamaya pinupush mo siya, uy go, galingan mo galingan mo mag-swimming, ganyan. Pero ang talent niya pala ay singing. Okay? So kailangan aware ka dun sa ini-encourage mo. Alam mo yung fears and failures niya, alam mo yung hopes and dreams niya, para maging sincere ka, di ba? And then number 3, have an eye for potential. So you gotta be a visionary. Tingnan mo kung ano yung talent and skills ng mga tao around you and intentionally praise them. You know, sobrang toxic na ng mundo. Okay, if you want to shine, you have to do it intentionally. Like ako, eto, share ko lang to sa inyo. Kasi ako, as much as possible, lalo na nung nasa office ako, kasi once a week lang ako nag-office, work from home ako. Pag may namimit akong office mate, I make sure to praise something about that person. Like hello, Vem. Ayan, nakita ko si Vem. Parang sasabihin ko sa kanya, oh, your hair looks good today. Sobrang bagay sa'yo. Or parang, uy, ang ganda ng blouse mo. It really looks good on you. Or, ay, ang bango mo naman. Ganyan. Pero, huwag mo namang sabihin, minsan ang bastos nun kapag lalaki ka, tapos sabihin mo sa lalaki, ang bango mo naman. So, kailangan I intentionally compliment a person. Kasi alam ko, it makes that person's day. Okay? Hindi mo kailangan maging plastic. Kailangan mo lang maging totoo sa sarili mo at yung goal mo na magpasaya ng ibang tao. Okay, like, pwede mong sabihin, uy, alam mo, ang ganda ng shade ng lipstick mo, sobrang bagay sa'yo. Ay, mga ganun. Kasi pag nakasalubong mo yung taong yun, kahit sobrang dami niyang pinagdadaanan sa buhay, dahil pinraise mo siya, nakita mo yung potential niya, nakita mo yung good thing in her or in him, it makes a difference. Okay? So, kailangan, meron kang eyes to see good things. And ayun, kahit hindi ko na sila nakakasama ngayon kasi work from home na talaga ako. So ngayon, pag yung mga tao, alam nyo 'di ba kayo, pag nagpapalit kayo ng profile picture, 1 oras yan, mga 5 picture yung pinagpilian nyo or 10 picture yung pinagpilian nyo, tapos nag-isip kayo ng caption for 10 minutes. 'Di ba? Ang tagal lang proseso ng pagpapalit ng profile picture. So kapag may ang ganda mo, mana lang sa'yo. Kapag may nagganon sa inyo, 'di ba? Parang it makes your day. So, ako usually pag may nagpapalit ng profile picture, I make sure na i-compliment yung taong yun. Kasi alam kong pinag-isipan niya yon or i-heart man lang yung post niya. So, alam mo yun, when you do that, hindi ka nakakatulong ka dun sa taong yon na para mag-shine siya, but you also help yourself para mag-shine dun sa taong tinutulungan mo or dun sa taong pinupuri mo. Okay? And ayan, lastly, be an inspiring example. Okay, eto, meron akong ABC na gustong ituro sa inyo. ABCs of image, yung sa ating image. Number 1, how to shine, how to be an inspiration. Number 1, appearance. Alam nyo, kapag sobrang basura ng forma natin, parang hindi tayo inspiring, di ba? Okay. So, kailangan we invest on our appearance. This is how you present yourself. Okay. So, yung magsuklay ka naman, ganyan, or magdamit ka naman ng maayos kapag harap ka sa tao. Kasi yun yung, yun yung package mo. Number 1, appearance. That's A. Letter B, behavior. So, ito naman yung how do you act? Okay? So, ano yung ginagawa mo? Ano yung ginagawa mo? Okay? Ma-attitude ka ba? Ganyan? Or approachable ka ba? Or, so, you have to invest in your behavior. Sa tingin mo ba, paano ako maaalala ng taong to? Ganon. Dahil ba mabait ako or dahil bang sama-sama ng ugali ko? Ganyan. So, we have to mind our behavior. And letter C, ano ba? Appearance, behavior. Letter C, communication. Okay? So, what do you say and how do you say it? Mamaya, ang ganda-ganda mo, sobrang bait-baitan ka, pero ba nagsalita ka na, puro mura naman pala yung nalabas. Okay? Puro negativity naman pala. Puro, naman pala, puro paninira or puro reklamo, ganyan. Nothing wrong with pagrereklamo, but dapat we say it in a nice way, di ba? Kasi we want someone to improve. Okay. So yun. So, to be an inspiring example, you have to invest in your appearance, your behavior, and the way you communicate, communication. So yeah. Whoopsie. Okay. So this morning, okay, I want you, everybody, 178 people, I want you to choose to shine. Okay. So I want you to share anything, share your experiences, share your talents, share your skills, share your information, anything that you want to share so that you can shine with other people. Hustle, initiate, nurture yourself, and of course, encourage other people. And that's how you shine, okay? So I'm living this, okay, with a quote, okay? Do what makes your soul shine. So do what you love and be passionate about anything that you do. Like, kasi kung magiging mediocre tayo, parang ang useless naman ng buhay, di ba? Parang if you're doing anything right now, if you're studying, you have to love what you're doing para magkaroon ng purpose yung buhay mo. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this to make my parents proud. Each. I'm doing this for myself. Okay. So whatever you do, okay, do what makes your soul shine. Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope nato kayo. So don't forget, I hope if you did some screenshot or whatever or take pictures, you can tag me. We can connect sa Travel with Karla. So thank you. I enjoyed the crowd. Thank you that you spent time listening to these words. And yeah, I hope ma-meet ko kayo in person. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.
So after hearing those remarks, I became more motivated partner no and focused on achieving my life's goals. So Ma'am Karla Obispo, thank you for your extremely educational and motivating letter. It is true that we can challenge ourselves to shine in this dark time. And let us shine as we conquer the darkness in our SE journey. And choose to shine. S, share, H, hustle, I, initiate, and nurture, and E, encourage. So thank you po ulit, Ma'am Karla Obispo. Thank you po, Miss Karla Obispo. And at this moment po, now is the time for your questions. So for our dear participants, we can use the chat box if you have any question for Miss Karla po. So we can ask po to Miss Karla. So for our dear participants po, pwede po nating pwede po nating i-chat sa chat box kung meron po tayong mga katanungan. So baka po may mga gusto kayong itanong o kahit ano pong gusto nyo pong sabihin kay Miss Karla, pwede po natin kayong entertain para po sa ating dear participant. Yan, according po to Ate Vem, Miss Karla, what are your struggles po before you shine? Or are there any?
Okay. All right. So that's a very good question. Thank you for that. Wow. What are your struggles? Actually, syempre lahat naman tayo may struggles. At one of the most challenging sa akin ay how to, ano ba? How to handle different kinds of people. Kasi hindi ako masyadong public person nung una. So, sorry. Hindi ko kasi pinlano. Hindi ko pinlano yung whatever I am now. Ang struggle ko lang nun, gusto ko lang paano ko mai-improve yung sarili ko. Kasi wala akong mentor. So, ang ginawa ko, parang I have to join Facebook groups para, halimbawa, gusto ko mag-start mag-vlog. Naghanap ako doon ng mga inspiration para may mag-guide sa akin, ganun. Ayun. Sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo. So, merong tanong si Jaser, how to deal with toxic people? So, sa akin, usually I cut off toxic people kasi parang hindi ko sila kailangan sa buhay ko. Pero, kung syempre hindi natin maiiwasan na meron tayong classmate or meron tayong family member na toxic, you have to use kindness. Okay? Kasi, if you're going to like be toxic with the toxic people, what makes it different? Okay? So, ako, parang you have to kill them with kindness. Kapag binibigyan ka ng negativity, stop yourself na magbigay ng negative vibes din. Kailangan positive din. Like, take it in a positive way. Kung may sinabi silang negative sa'yo, you can thank you. Thank you for that. I'll try to improve. I'll work on that. Okay. Or do you have suggestions on how I can overcome this negativity? You can do that. Okay. Ito pa, si Homer. Ayan. How to improve po and forgive yourself. Well, this is really hard, no? Kasi sometimes sinisisi natin yung sarili natin if there are bad things happening to us. And it's not bad, it's very normal. But you have to accept, okay? So you have to accept that these things happened for a reason and I should move forward. Let's not be stuck na, okay, nagawa ko tong mali, ito na lang ako. Wag kang pumayag na hanggang dun ka na lang. You have to move forward para ma-forgive mo yung sarili mo. Or maybe, like, nagawan ko ng mali tong person na to. You have to make it up to that person. Wag tayong na lang, sige, time can heal or whatever. Okay. You have to do something to make it right. Ganyan. Ayan. Ano pa po? May tanong pa.
Yes po, ma'am. So according po to what have been some of the happiest moments in your life po or the saddest po?
Okay. Parang wala pa akong na-experience na super sad, no? Kasi parang medyo chill. Wow. So what have been some of the happiest? Ako siguro, dahil sobrang family person ako, one of the happiest is when we spend holidays together na kompleto yung family ko and knowing na ako yung nag-provide everything. Parang sobrang happy ko. Like, sobrang fulfilling sa akin na napo-provide ko yung needs ng family ko. Kasi ako, parang feeling ko, top priority ko is family since I'm still not married, ganyan. So, parang gusto ko maging proud sila sa akin. So, happy ako kapag ako yung nag-provide ng needs nila. Ang saddest ko, alam nyo, totoo yung drama ng mga OFW sa mga na sobrang sad sila sa Pasko kapag nasa ibang bansa sila. Sobrang sad talaga. Like, akala ko eme lang yun. Pero iba pa rin talaga kapag kasama mo yung family mo. So, that's one of the saddest moment in my life. Ganyan. Na hindi kayo kompleto during special occasions. Kaya nga umuwi ako sa Pilipinas kasi parang sabi ko, I think I can still provide for my family kahit hindi ako malayo sa kanila. Kasi while we are growing up, 'di ba, yung parents natin nag-grow old. So, gusto ko, andun ako with them. Okay. Wow. Are there times po na naisip niyo mag-give up? And if meron, how did you give up? Ako, yeah. So, sometimes, pag may mga tao or bagay na hindi na nag-work, it's okay to give up. Kasi if you think that it's a lost cause, na masasayang lang naman yung oras at pera at effort ko dito, it's okay to give up. Okay? As used to, for example, sa relationship, sabihin natin, ay sayang 6 months na kami, baka pwede pa tong i-push, baka pwede pa tong ipaglaban, ganyan. Pero kung sa tingin mo, nade-drain up ka na, toxic na, hindi na nare-reciprocate yung effort mo, yung time mo, yung pera mo, ikaw lang yung gumagastos ng lahat, ganyan. It's okay to give up. Okay? Kasi may mga bagay na pag give up mo, mas magiging masaya ka, mas magiging successful ka. Ayun. Meron pa? Sana nasasagot ko yung tanong. Meron pang tanong po. Okay, ito. Asan na po? Okay, how do you handle procrastination? Can you give some tips po? Okay. Actually, I'm like this. Okay, like ito parang binigay sa akin January 11 pa ata ako in-invite, pero tinapos ko yung slides kaninang umaga. well kasi yung procrastination, parang nabibigyan niya tayo ng ano, 'di ba, ng ano ba, ng energy. Parang hindi ko mahanap yung term eh. Kapag procrastinate ako, parang mas may drive ako eh. Alam ko ganun din yung students, 'di ba? Pag malapit na yung deadline, mas ginaganahan ka gumawa. Okay. So, pag nagpo-procrastinate ka, make sure it is still attainable. Like for example, gagawa ka ng thesis, hindi mo kayang gawin yung related literature overnight. Okay. So, kailangan attainable pa rin. So, kung sa tingin mo, kaya mong gawin within 1 hour or within the day, you do that, okay? Make sure yung timeline mo sapat. Okay lang mag-procrastinate. It's fine. Kasi normal yun eh. Hindi natin sabihin, if you fail to prepare, you are, you prepare to fail. Parang gano'n, di ba? Pero yeah, you have to think of the time. I mean, okay lang mag-procrastinate, but make sure na attainable yung mga gagawin nyo within that time frame. Hindi yung, hindi, kaya na yan, bala na si Batman, gano'n. Ayun. Asa na po? Ano na pong next na tanong? Ano to? Ay, okay. Si Nelven. Okay. Ano pong pasalubong pwede? One of the hardest decision once umuwi galing abroad. Alam mo, ang best pasalubong is yourself. Alam mo, ito, feeling ko mag-abroad din kayo in the future, no? Pero, sa akin or as a traveler, ang main gastos ay pasalubong, but it's not required. Okay? Like, bakit may padala ba kayo? Bakit? Ang best pasalubong is yourself. Ako, ang in-advise ko sa mga tao or sa OFW, instead na bumili sila ng pasalubong, edi magpa-party na lang sila. Di lahat, i-invite nila. O para isang bigayan na lang. Tsaka, ano ba to? Yan. As a traveler naman, ang ano sa pasalubong, you don't need pasalubong. You don't need pasalubong to your classmates, to your office mates. Just tell them na, okay, I went here, ito yung mga pictures ko. That's it. Okay? Pero if in case kailangan nyo talaga magpasalubong, food ang ipasalubong nyo. Yung bagay na hindi pa nila natitikman na nandun lang sa lugar na yun. Ayun. Meron pa ba? Si Maha, how do you deal about doubtful, okay, in yourself? If you are having doubts, it's a positive thing, okay? Kapag sa tingin mong, alam mo, when you're scared, it's a positive thing. Kasi parang nasa-challenge ka, meron pang something good na mangyayari sa'yo. Like, kanina, ay, kinakabahan ako, magkasalita ako. Pero it's a good thing, okay? Kasi pag nakaranas ka ng doubt sa sarili mo, ibig sabihin, nasa-challenge ka. Ibig sabihin, nag-grow ka. What's important is that, di ba? Kapag, lalo na, pag nagawa mo yung bagay na may doubts ka, doon ka nag-grow. Okay? So, whenever you doubt yourself, dapat meron kang ano ba yung sinasabi ko? Meron kang words of affirmation. Okay? Like, you can look at the mirror, you can say, you are beautiful, you are smart, you can do this. Try mo yon like every day sa harap ng salamin. Okay, magsulat ka ng words of affirmation para sa sarili mo. You are a successful person. You're a smart student. You can do this. You can do all the tasks for today. Ganon. So that's what I do pag meron akong doubts sa sarili ko. Or naghahanap ako ng validations from other people. Okay. Or pwedeng kakausapin ko yung mommy ko, mommy, kaya ko ba to? Or yung friend ko, parang sa tingin mo ba kaya ko to? Tapos doon ako nakakakuha ng affirmation. So, if you doubt yourself, first, tell yourself that you're good. And also, you can ask your family or friends to lift you up. Okay? And yon. Good morning po. Naranasan niyo na po ba magsakripisyo? Kung meron po, ano po ang biggest sacrifice na ginawa niyo? Salamat po. I don't see it as sacrifice eh. Kasi ngayon, I'm like the breadwinner of the family. 'Di ba sa family culture natin kapag panganay, you have to provide. Pero hindi naman sa akin ni-require 'yon. But hindi ko lang ngayon, instead na buying, I already have. Instead na bumili ko ng bahay at kotse and whatever, I pay for my siblings' tuition fee, I pay for grocery and everything. I pay for everything in the house. So feeling ko sacrifice yun. Kasi if I'm only going to think about myself, meron na akong sariling bahay at kotse, ganyan. Pero sa tingin ko yun yung biggest sacrifice ko. But it doesn't mean I regret it. Kasi if you yourself are successful, dapat ganito yung mindset natin. Sabi nila, toxic daw yung Filipino family na kailangan mag-provide mo, ikaw yung mag-provide sa mga kapatid mo dahil panganay ka. I don't see it as toxic. Kasi ako, ayokong makita na ako lang yung successful. Gusto ko lahat kami successful. Okay? So, I don't see it as a responsibility. I see it as tulong. Okay? And my parents never required me to do that. Gusto ko lang gawin yon kasi gusto ko lahat kami successful. Parang ganon. And ako, ang sinasabi ko nga sa mga kapatid ko, this is not for free. Okay, when you are working na, you have to give back. Okay, parang sige, your tuition fee loan mo to ha. Pag nagtatrabaho ka na, balik mo sa akin para okay. Parang ganun. So it's not really a responsibility, pero you do things kasi love mo yung family mo. So yeah, yun yung sacrifice ko, pero I don't regret that. So hopefully, you as a student then, or when you're working, you also do the same. I mean, not just because required ng family mo, but because you love your family. So yeah, that's the sacrifice I made. Ayun, thank you. Wow, ang haba ng kwento. Ayan.
Yan. Am I audible na po ba?
Yes, Irvin.
Yes, so ayan, once again, thank you po sa inyo pong inspiring talk. And I myself was inspired po kasi I am also an advocate po. And I advocate for mental health. And yung mga binigay niyo po na topics is very relevant po para po sa aking ways of advocating for mental health. So maraming salamat po. And with that, I would like to present you the Certificate of Appreciation. So this Certificate of Appreciation is hereby presented to Miss Karla Elisita D. Obispo in her grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as the guest speaker during the PaSEnagan Challenging the Impossible to Shine held on February 10 to 12, 2022. Given on this 10th of February 2022, this certificate is signed by the President of the PSSE Bat State USC, Ms. Lenali Ann O. Aguila, and the Advisor of the PSSE Bat State USC, Engineer Marvin S. Benedicto.